Y'all, let's talk about something, okay? Can we talk together about something that I want to talk about? Y'all, I'm not even going to get into the intro because I need to go ahead and get this video out here, okay? I don't even know if this video is going to be edited. If it's edited, then I love y'all. Like, I edited the video for y'all, but let's go ahead and get into this. Sorry, y'all. I had to get my facts and, things like that.
Where do I even start, guys?
Before I made this video.
Literally this happened Saturday when I was at work.
Say, oh, I'm petty for this video.
Monday.
But, I'm not.
May 21st.
I'm
11:25 at night,
guys,
and I'm already
because this channel is for me to document my life.
Yesterday, so
this is something that happened.
I'm just talking about it
that I should talk about
for you all, so you guys can
if
know
you
what's
don't
going
want
on
to
with
ever
my
be
life, really,
included
talking
in
about
any of my videos.
Okay, let me be serious. So
I advise you.
Let me
not
give
to
y'all
do some
a lot of
life-changing
backstory,
and then we'll get into the situation.
So where's all
I have
this
told the
energy
story.
and where's
to a lot
all
of
this
people
coming
many times.
from?
So sorry if I'm forgetting.
Or if
and
I
if
go
you
back
my
and
channel,
be like,
I'm
no,
sorry
scratch
you just
that,
caught me
because I told you so many
times
times
that I'm tired, and this is the last time
videos
I'm
about
recording
vlogging,
myself. So if there's any bloopers in this
discussion,
it's just gonna happen. It's gonna stay in
getting closer to God.
Oh, excuse
I'm not
me, I'm burping.
I'm not.
And all of that
I'm
good
not
stuff.
doing this again.
Good old intro, but this video just no, it's not called for all of that. It ain't that necessary. Okay, because I wasn't that necessary. So
okay. If you guys don't know, I have a best friend of mine.
The reason I'm acting like this
just call
is
her
because
Kay.
this is a very hard video to
I had a
make
best
because
friend.
I never thought I would do a video about this.
But I had a best friend.
After
We'll
some
call her
days
Kay.
of self-reflection
So
and reflecting on other
Kay
people
contacts me
and the relationships
about
in my life,
this party
I feel
that
this
she
video
wants
is
me
necessary
to
to do
attend.
now because I'm not talking
the part
about
that she wants
on my
to
vacation,
attend, but she doesn't want to go alone
at all.
So basically,
To anyone. So I'm gonna go ahead and
the
just let this
Thursday before this happened,
so
last Thursday,
I don't know if it's gonna be posted early this morning.
She was like,
I don't really know.
It would be really nice.
I would
if
not
you
be
were able to come
discussing it
with
on
me.
my video.
So she didn't want to just invite me and bring me to someone else's party without being properly invited.
What am I talking about?
So I basically finessed my way into this guy's
I'm talking
messages.
about how my
just
best friend
broke up
party
with me.
and it was cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
So
after doing all of that and for dabbling and finessing my way up into those messages, I got into the party. And basically, I contacted my job, which I was picking up this specific day. So it wasn't like I was calling off. I just was not coming in as help to the other people that were already scheduled to work. So I got Friday off. I was scheduled to work Friday all through the way Monday. So I ended up taking Friday off and Monday off. I took Friday off. That morning, I ran some errands. After I ran my errands, I got back home. After I got home, my best friend contacts me. He's like, oh, I'm really struggling with my hair. Can you come over here and help me? So I got out of my bed, to go to her house looking busted, like mad busted, to go do her hair with Kiki and having a good moment, excited for this event. They pushed the event back to 5 to 3 a.m. when it was originally 3 to 3 a.m. I think 3 p.m. on Friday to 3 a.m. on Saturday. Since the party got pushed back, I wasn't expecting to stay there until 3 a.m. and I surely wasn't probably going to stay there past 9 because I had already made in my mind that I was going to go out to the club that night because this party got pushed back. It is interfering with something I already had to do. So scratch all that. I go over there, do her hair. I come back home. I shower, get ready for the backyard party. I go back over there to her house and we go to the guy's house. I don't know if I just have a lot of high hopes and a lot of expectations for a lot of things, that when I go to an event and I dress up and look cute and I get there and it's kind of like just not what you expected. I'm not going to go into detail, but it's just not what you expected and it's not your cup of tea. I automatically get turned off. Like there's no reason for me to even stay here, be here, engage here. Just, I showed up, I contributed as a gift. I even brung drinks and chips. So I contributed as the guest of the guest when the original guest, my friend Kay, gave a gift as well. But I even brought a gift. I bought stuff to contribute that day as well as a gift. That's not the issue. Okay. So I'm trying to tell y'all the story and then go back and kind of reflect. So let me go ahead and tell you. So we get to the party, and I'm kind of nervous because it was kind of like in the backyard. We had to go through like this long little, like, not long, but like a little back side house or whatever, the side of the house. And we get there and there's like not really no one there. I get to meet the birthday guy, and then slowly but surely, you know, a couple of his friends start filing in. The party gets, I guess, turned up. You know, mingling with people, talking to people. I immediately sit there and I was really just sitting there talking to my best friend Kay. Like, we weren't even like really too much engaging with other. We were just on our phone, and that was that. So throughout the party, she's basically telling me like, oh, why are you being so sarcastic today? Why are you being so funny today? Like, and at that moment, I did not think that those were wrong things. I just thought, really, like, dang, like, am I just being that mean today? But we'll get into that. So basically, she keeps telling me these things and blah, blah, blah. It's about 7-ish. We've only been there for about 2 hours now, because started at 5 and 6, 7. Okay, I decided to leave about 7:30. I'm like, hey, are you good to be here by yourself? I hate to leave you here, but this is just not my cup of tea, and I want to go home. Mind you, I had been expressing that I did not want to be there the whole time. And people say that I'm kind of like bold about some things, or I'm kind of like pushy about some things, but that's just my character. Like, I tell you what I want when I want it, and I really don't care how it comes out, but that's just how I am. Even when I'm speaking on here, like, it is what it is, you know? And my best friend knows that's how I am. So I didn't know why she just kept saying like, oh, can you be quiet? Oh, you're being rude and all that stuff. I didn't understand that, but now I do. In my reflection, I'm going to get to that. And so basically I hit to the point. I'm like, hey, you know what? This ain't my cup of tea. I'm about to go home. Do you want to go home? She said, no, I want to stay. I said, cool. I said, are you good to be here by yourself? And I asked her that question, like, are you good? She said, yeah, I'm good. I'm around people I know. I trust them enough to be here, blah, blah, blah. Cool. You give me the okay to be like, I'm going to dip. Okay. You give me that okay, that consent to be like, you know, and when I go out, I'm no one's babysitter, regardless if you're my best friend. I'm no one's babysitter. Yeah, I'm going to make sure you're okay because you're my friend and stuff. But if I want to go and or come and or do a skip to loop to whatever, I'm going to do what I please wherever I go. Okay. So basically I leave. I go home, right? I've only been home for about an hour. I'm getting ready to go to this club that you have to go. Basically, it's in the city, and it takes about 40 minutes to 30 minutes to get there. And I basically, whenever I go to this party, you have to get there before 11 for it to be free. So I left out at 10. So promise you, an hour after I got home, she called me. She's like, hey, all nice and stuff. Hey, you know, they're getting crazy here. I said, oh, really? They getting drunk and stuff? She's like, yeah, you know, they're getting drunk. And, you know, this basically ain't her cup of tea. She's like, yeah, I'm going to get ready to head out. Cool. Good vibes, good everything. I said, you know what? Let me know when you make it home safe. She's like, okay, cool. No problem. That was Friday. Okay. That was Friday night. Everything was cool. You know, she made it home okay. And I thought we was on good terms. I go out to the club that night and I really enjoyed myself. Got back home about 5 a.m., you know, went to sleep and slept. Now it is about 4 or 5 p.m. and I am at work now on a Saturday, which was Saturday, May 19th. So she hits me with this message. So wait, I actually messaged her first. And I was telling her how I was so happy I didn't stay at that party because it was whack, and I'm happy I went out to the club, and, you know, I was telling her about some issues with my boyfriend and whatnot. This is the message that she sends to me after that thing. I'm thinking we're cool. I'm just telling her, hey, you know, I had a really nice time at the club. You know, boyfriend made me mad, but I'm okay. You know, I'm happy. How are you type of thing. This is what she hits me with. After our conversation was good on Friday, no issues. This is what she hits me with. I'm going to read exactly what she said, okay? I'm so happy this will be the last time I'm talking about this, because this is very irrelevant now. But let me go ahead and quote. See that? Quote. I'm going to quote exactly what's on here. She hits me with, "Yeah, I'm sure you did. But why were you so mean and sarcastic to everyone yesterday? After you left, one of the guys was actually telling me about how kind of standoffish rude you were. That wasn't cool because you came with me and I didn't want them to think I was the same way. And it was also rude that after an hour of being there, you wanted us to up and leave and go to a club." Anthony, which is the guy of the party, the birthday guy, which I don't really care if you guys know his name because he's not my friend. So, I mean, she said Anthony, which is the guy's birthday, so she was like, "Anthony invited me and I wasn't going to just walk out of your party like, quote, your party is whack, end quote. I can have fun anywhere else. And as for you, you kind of got yourself invited. It was a backyard party, not a club. I don't know how you expected it to be anything more. And then you walked out and left me. You never leave the person you came with to the party with. I don't care how bored I was. I wouldn't have ditched you for a club. If anything were to happen to one of us, the other wouldn't have known a thing. I usually give the benefit of the doubt on stuff, but you were being really rude yesterday, and it was a bit embarrassing to me. And please, don't call me." After reading a long dissertation, I say, "Okay, don't even worry about me contacting you. Then, if you want it that way." So, I'm sorry, I paused extra weird there. So I basically said, "Okay," and then I sent another message. "Don't even worry about me contacting you then if you want it that way. I'm good. Take care." So immediately after I sent her that message, it popped up and said, "Invite Kate to Messenger," which I knew that she had blocked me. But she sent this message, but blocked me before I could respond. She sent this message after I sent that message. She said, "Okay, that's fine. Only real friends over here anyway. This way," yeah, basically saying, "Oh, we only do real friends in my house," or whatever. She said, "Have nice with your pen pal." Okay. Now this is going to be the evaluation portion. Yay, evaluation portion, explaining everything and why all this mess does not make sense. Okay. All right. Okay. This is the portion where you're going to get the explanation of the whole situation. So you found the situation out, and basically it ended Saturday about, she sent that message to me about, does it say? It was saying the time, but, Saturday at 6:32 p.m. So I was at work. When I tell y'all that my heart hurted so much, like I had never felt this type of hurt from any breakup up with a guy or a guy breaking up with me ever. I felt like a part of me had been ripped out of my heart. A part of my heart was missing because this girl has been my friend since 7th grade. So that's 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. I graduated in 2015. So you do 16, 17, 18. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2015, 16, 17, 18. Basically, as of 2018, we would have been friends for 9 years. If we would have still been friends, 2018 would have made 9 years. 2019 would have made 10 years of being friends. At that point, I feel like I can call somebody my sister. But, I mean, even some days you can't even trust your family. So, I mean, my most hurtful thing was, number one, last time we talked, everything was cool. Number two, you hit me sideways, first off, and you don't even let me respond. You don't let me respond, so you immediately block me. You don't even give me an option to even explain my point of view and or let me hear your side of the story. So you immediately just was like, I don't even want to hear it. Cut off. Let me remind you, Friday, she made it seem like it was okay for me to leave. She was in her phone. She was like, yeah, bye, see you type of thing. I'm going to stay here. I'm good type of thing. So for you to come at me sideways and for you to just say that message, I'm like, wait, you trying to make me feel like the bad person when I never made you feel like the bad person. People do that when they know they're wrong. They try to make you seem like you're the bad person. Oh, if I was your friend, I would never left you. It wasn't like we was drunk or I was in danger. You obviously felt comfortable enough to go to these people's houses. I obviously felt comfortable enough to go to these people's house with you. You were comfortable enough to stay until an hour after I left. And I felt uncomfortable to stay any longer than what I did. So we are two consenting adults. And that time I didn't feel like there was anything inhibiting you to not consent to anything. So I feel like you were good. You said you were good. I looked at you and you said it seemed like you were good. So I assumed you were good. When you look at something, you be like, oh, that's good. You be like, that's good. Look at something, say, oh, that fruit is rotten. Okay, it's rotten. It's bad. But you seem good. So I'm confused as to why you are making me seem like the villain in the situation when there is not really no bone to pick with me. The other problem I have is, why did you complain about me leaving at 7 when you left at 8 or 9 or literally like an hour after I've left? I'm confused by that. Whatever number I'm on, 6, I don't know. The party got pushed back the day of the party. The party was supposed to start at 3. If it started at 3, I was only going to stay to maybe 7 or 8 because that's when it starts getting dark. And I don't fool around everybody's house after a certain time if I don't trust them like that. So if it would have started at 3, I would have left at 8. But because it started at 5, it got pushed back. I was leaving at 8 because I knew deep all the way back in my noggin, if I was taking this day off and this party was whack, which it was whack, I was still going to go to the club that night. And I knew that I had to be at the club before 11 so I can get in for free. So that meant that, do all the motherfucking calculations in my head, I was going to leave out at 10. So I need to be home by at least 8 or 9 to change and get ready, freshen up, take a nap, eat something to ascend on my journey to the club. So she didn't understand all of that. And so that's where you're going to assume I was the bad guy because I wanted to leave. These are your friends. You want to be here. I kind of just came because, you didn't feel comfortable. And I did really want to go. I wanted to do a little turn up. But the party just wasn't what I expected. So I left. So let me just say something. I don't know, after 9 years, almost 10 years of friendship, that you was willing to drop me so fast, like a bad habit. And I'm talking to her if she's watching this video. I'm just saying, I'm just talking. You was able to drop me that fast. That showed me something other than any of the other stuff you said. That showed me something right there. That you wasn't woman enough to come to me and talk about the situation. Let's link up. We literally live like 2 or 3 blocks from each other. Like, what are we doing? If I really wanted to be petty and mean, which I'm not going to do, or not gonna engage in, was I could have did a pull-up. I could have popped up on your ass, okay, and been like, what's good? Like, what's up with these messages? Like, did you think I would never come in contact with you again? Like, like, but I'm not gonna do that because, nah, I'm not even about to get in that altercation. But that's the problem that hurt me. Like, you was able to drop me that fast based on something that your friends said about me. Some people you just met 2 years ago in college over me. I don't care what them people were saying about me. And if it was true, so be it. But you were not woman enough to come to me and be like, hey, this is how I felt about the situation. Let's talk about it. Let's see how we can resolve it. You were just like, I'm going to cut you off because that was not a part of me. And then the final thing that because I always tell people that know you and care about you know how to hurt you and love you the best. They know how to love you the best and hurt you the most. She wanted to say, oh, and have fun with your pen pal at the end. That was, if you guys don't know, I'm in a long distance relationship. I've been with this guy for 2 years. That was a diss to my relationship because you always thought that this was never nothing serious, and it surely is. And you know what else that shows me? That not only did you think my relationship was a joke, and my love and my heart and all the feelings and everything I was telling you was a joke, let me just let that sit in, that you thought it was a motherfucking joke. You thought it was a joke. But to be honest, not from my own perspective, but a lot of other people I've been telling the situation about, that's a form of jealousy. When you feel like you have to just cut me off because I'm just too much and I do this, and you feel pressed and all that. What are you jealous about? What's good? What's really going on with you? Like, friend, what's good? What's wrong? Like, I almost want to question what's going on in your life. What do you need to talk to me about? What do you need someone to hold a hand, hug? What's wrong with you for you to lash out at me like that? And let me tell you something. Talking to anybody that has ever walked out of my life, everybody knows who those people are. All the people that have walked out of my life have come back. And not because I begged them. They just come back because they know what they lost. Okay. Let me say that. Because I know I'm a good motherfucking friend. I would drop a hat for anybody. I would kill for that person. Like, for me to call you my sister when I don't even mess with my own family like that, and for you to just drop me like that, like, well, dang. I got your mother something for Mother's Day. Like, I treat your mom like my mom. Like, I love your mom. I love your family. But for you to do me like this, did you even tell your mom that happened? Like, I didn't even tell my mom about that because I feel like we grown and I ain't got to tell my mama everything that happened. But no, I'm not rocking with her no more. That's how I'm gonna act. No, I don't rock with her no more. And you know what? My boyfriend told me he was so shocked for me when I told him today, which is Monday, May 21st. He said he could not believe that a best friend like that, or that long and knowing that much about, could drop you so fast over something that some of your friends, some friends that you just met about, you could drop them like that. And let me tell you something. Let me leave y'all with this. My boyfriend is Jamaican, so I'm going to just read y'all this he sent me after all of that happened. And I was talking to him about this. This is what he said. And this is what I'm going to leave for anybody that has had the situation where their best friend has broken up with them over something stupid. I'm gonna read this to y'all. I'm going to let y'all even see it on my phone. Can y'all see that? Let me read it. Some people act like well, it's in Jamaican, like, patois, like, okay. So I'm going to say it, like, in English. So some people act like when they stop talking to you, you're going to die, and basically no one has yet to see an autopsy which says cause of death, lost a friend. So you think someone's gonna, so you can go some, so basically saying like, some people just act like when you stop talking to them, you're gonna die, and basically no one has ever seen an autopsy of lost a friend. So basically, you can miss me with the BS if you think I'm gonna need you after you drop me. So I said, William, boyfriend, you be taking the words without my mouth. I said, you know what? And he told me, he said, she's going to come back to you and try to act like nothing happened and apologize and be friends again. You know what? I'm going to be like, I've forgiven you already. Be blessed. But no, I'm good. You dropped me once. That's it. That's it. Please do not think you have an opportunity to come back into my life. And you know what? After that happened, I had so many people contact me. I literally was like, I'm taking best friend applications. So people literally contacted me and was like, let's be friends, let's talk, but I'm not lonely. Yeah, it hurts. Yeah. But I'm learning to live without you. And that's all I can do. So I only wish that if that person K is seeing this video, that you be blessed. No stress in your life. Shalom. Peace be with you. And if you want to apologize, cool, but you don't have to, because you already been forgiven, boo. You have. I don't feel no anger towards you. You already been forgiven, but please don't think you have another opportunity to get back into my life, because this is it. This is it. Like Michael Jackson said it. This is it. So yeah, guys, I thank you guys for hearing that story time video that just happened to me And you know what? The self reflection is, I just feel like sometimes God removes certain people and relationships. You know, He does like a look over all your relationships to see who is not working for you. And I guess she wasn't working for me because she feel like she had to drop me that fast. So I'm not gonna chase her, because since I lost her, I need, well, no, not since I lost her, since she lost me, I'm about to get a blessing. Okay? I'm gonna just claim that blessing right now. Claim it, snatch it up, and go ahead. Thank you, God. Thank you. Let me drop that over there. Thank you for my blessing. And I'm gonna keep it stepping, boo. So yeah, guys, I thank you guys for watching this ranty story time video, but it is what it is. I'm living good over here, okay? Thanks for watching. Adios, chicas y chicas. Bye.
So y'all know I had to come in here and pop in really quick. What I was saying in the beginning is that I don't want anyone to come for me and saying, "Oh, I'm being rude, being petty," or making this a whole little video on YouTube. Um, you know, it's not about that. To me, after all of it happened, and literally I recorded this video yesterday and I'm posting it today, which is the Tuesday following, it was a reflection for me. And if you listen to the second half, like after I'm giving you the backstory, I talk about the reflection. It's very important that you listen to that part, because I'm not angry or anything. I mean, yeah, I'm hurt, but I'm not angry or anything. And I learned that God was trying to teach me something, that everybody that's with you at the moment is not going to continue with you, and it's not going to be easy, but you're not going to die. And the people I do have at the moment in my life are people, that have made it through that one trial. So I just wanted to come in here and pop in and say that I'm not trying to be rude or petty or disrespectful to anyone. That's why I did not use her real name. Um, but yeah, guys, I want you all to take care, and thanks for watching.